Yeah.
Here, I had an interesting thought because I was like, Hiro Goro got a big boost in power.
Mm-hmm.
Do we see Chopper getting a power boost this arc?
No, I don't think it's time for Chopper.
You don't think so? Because
I
he's
think at some
transforming
point-
into an Oni too.
Chopper right now, I think, is more so showing off like the kind of doctor he is.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't think Homie has to die. I think Homie just is kind of samurai-esque. He's like, nah, I'm going to die on the battlefield. Like, I don't want to be healed.
I was thinking about this. I was like, I think it'd be really like if we're giving Robin some love in this arc, and like,
Well, we might be.
we might be giving Robin.
She got panned away real quick.
We panned away, but like, it looks like that's the fight that Robin's gonna get.
Yeah,
is against the Spider Lady.
Mm-hmm.
I think it'd be really interesting if Chopper got some boost, like Monster Point got icy. You know,
I won't deny it. I don't know if this is the time per se.
well, I don't know when else is the time.
Well, Wapple's still here.
So
That's the guy who had control of Chopper's homeland. And so if he's going to get, I don't think he'll get a whole arc dedicated to it, but I could see them going on a point where like they start picking off some of like the lesser guys in the New World who are just kind of on the way to the big guys. Because like Wapple's not going to get or screen time when it comes time for Blackbeard, at least in my opinion.
you think we're gonna get more Wapple?
I think we're going to get all these guys start to get picked off. And I think that's when you're going to see the same way Luffy is not technically like training anymore because he's just showing off what he did during that time skip. I think we're going to get that with essentially every other character. And there's going to be people you have to pick off in the long run to get to where you are, and that's what's going to be displayed. So I think Chopper has another power-up. I just think it's not going to be displayed now. I think they run into Wapple, and Wapple just gets shit stomped by Chopper.
I don't know about that. Like I think it'd be really interesting to give Chopper something because again, like I think in the flashback, Hiro Goro's always had like hair fire or something like.
Mm-hmm.
So to see him like kind of back in his prime and to think that like, oh, okay, the Ice Oni actually gave him a boost in power. I personally think like something's going to happen to Monster Point where like it becomes like Oni Monster Point or something. And he becomes like ice demon monster.
But at the cost of draining his life?
I think that's his awakening. I mean, we've talked about this before. I think the Rumble Ball is literally tapped into he's able to trigger his awakening by eating the Rumble Ball.
No, I agree with that. But with the ice Oni, especially is now we don't know this for a fact, but at least what Homie is saying is he believes he's dying, or because he's turning into one, it essentially made his body go all out before he changes.
Yeah.
Would that same kind of thing have to happen with Chopper though? Like, would you have a time limit that he could stay in it before he completely changes? Everything just there's an earthquake.
Everything broke. I don't think it would be at the cost of his life. We don't know what the cure is going to do. You know, the cure might just like make it so you can control your ice demon. It could be as simple as that.
Yeah.
Which means that like, oh, okay. Like just like how there seems to be some electrical aspect and fire aspect that comes with like using a soul-esque power or whatever. Maybe this like is it triggers like an icy thing. So, I mean, Chopper is from a snow island. So wouldn't it be interesting if he was like a ice reindeer or something? Ice reindeer monster thing.
Interesting. I want it
a demon reindeer, if you will.
We could turn this into the night before Christmas.
Hell yeah.
I wouldn't disagree. I would like to see what would be the word? What Lewis said. I probably don't have the words for it right now. I'll say I won't disagree. I don't think that's the way he's going to go, but I'll say I won't disagree.